Hey family, y'all already know who it is. It is your girl Masai and I am back with another video. I got my glasses on right now, y'all, because I am not feeling the most confident. Like, hair is blow dried, very much natural face, no lashes, no nothing. So, oh, that's my car. So yeah, I got these glasses on right now just because I'm getting my hair done today, I'm getting my lashes done today, and I have practice, I have weights, so you know, I may take my glasses off, you know, but I think it's just like, since my hair is like bushy, it's really like pulling a lot from like the way I look right now. I don't know, that's just me. But as you guys can tell by the title of this video, y'all know why y'all are here. This is a prep with me slash do everything with me prior to USA's. This is my last practice in Kentucky before traveling tomorrow, so I do have a lot of things that I need to handle today to get done before leaving, as you guys would know. And yeah, this is my last day with my coach before competition, so it's a lot of things that need to get handled today. And yeah, we have to make it intentional, we have to make it good, we have to make it great. The time is now. So it is 9:14 in the morning right now. I just ate Starbucks for breakfast, and this thing wanted to appear on my face. Yesterday I wore a pimple patch and it didn't even come off, so that's another reason why, like, you know, I'm not feeling like my best self today. And y'all, it's okay to not feel like your best self sometimes, you know. It's okay to not feel super confident, but just always know that you are beautiful, you are worthy, and you're a queen regardless of how you feel, because you got to show up and do it anyway. Anyways, y'all, I'm at practice. It's getting hot in this car because I turned it off, and let's get this day on the road. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been a minute. I've just been having a lot going on with just travel and track meets and injuries and just the whole nine. Please chalk it to my head, not my heart. Y'all know I love y'all so big, and continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's get on with this day. So I'm gonna get my friend Alexis to braid my hair, like just do 2 braids for now, because I mean, my hair looks good, but I don't really like running with it out like this. And also this summer we have transitioned to training in the morning, and when I tell y'all, that is probably the best thing that we could have ever freaking done. Like, training in the middle of the day at like 1-2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's just like ew. Like, it's as hot as it can be, it's later in the day. Like, I like to get up, get the day started, get the ball rolling, and you know, finish practice so I can have a life afterwards. But it's so beautiful. Oh, it's a little chipmunk. It's such a beautiful day, and it's always really nice. Like, even later in the day, the weather sometimes gets kind of bad. You know, I'll be wanting to rain, them summer rains, summer storms. So it's been great. Lifting after practice too is also fun, because you're already warm, so you don't gotta like go through the full warm-up. And every time I walk past this, y'all are gonna see it, because it'll never get old. Look at your girl, along with Abby and, you know, the rest of the crew. Yo, it's so nice out. It's kind of hot, but it's definitely a nice breeze. I just finished. You could see I was dying. Like, I had some hurdles and then 2 100s, but it was a good last day of work at Kentucky. Got a nice tan going. About to hit the weight room now, and yeah, just setting up the week for greatness at the end of it. I'm about to cool down, stretch, and then head up to the weight room. All right, y'all. Just finished up. Got Rob right here.
What up? What up?
I'm tired, but you know the work got to get done. We are doing really good on time. It's 12:06. I think that's the first time y'all are seeing my face today without the glasses. Feeling a little more confident, but I'll feel even better when my hair is done. So we about to hit some clean pulls, or no, some snatch pulls, and then some pin squats, I think. And then we're gonna wrap it up. Alright, y'all, as you can see, outfit has changed, hair hasn't, and lashes have not either. But it's like I'm on a time crunch. It's 1:47. My appointment is at 2 o'clock, and I still gotta go to the beauty supply store. So fingers crossed. If anything, I think I'll be like 5 or 10 minutes late. And I'm gonna let her know, of course, because I do not play with people's time, because I don't like people play with my time. And I pray that it's not like freezing in these places, because I am wearing a little romper set kind of vibe. In the shower, getting the hair done, getting the hair parted. I haven't had 2 braids in so long because I literally had a bald spot in the middle of my head. But we're gonna try it again. So the braids are done, and you know they always be looking like really tight at first. I like when they kind of freshen up. They do look good right now, but I always love like the way that they look when they freshen up. But it feels good to be back. It feels good to have the 2 braids back. It's been a minute, but yeah, I'm about to head to the beauty supply store right now, grab a do-rag, just in case I head to my lash appointment earlier and I don't want to like lay down and like mess my hair up. So I'm gonna go grab a do-rag, and then prayerfully the girl can take me an hour early because I finished my hair earlier than intended. Alright, y'all, so I'm back home. Hair's done. Lashes aren't done yet. I better get my lashes done today. I'm gonna be very, very hot. But, you know, she just had some like personal things come up. But we're not just gonna sit around. I'm gonna make use of my time. I'm about to pack my stuff for now. I folded everything on the bed. Like, I just did my laundry. And like all the clothes that I brought overseas with me, what was it, like 2 weeks ago? So I washed, folded everything. So now I'm about to just like pick out the things that I'm gonna bring, pack my stuff up. I'm not gonna be gone for too long, and I don't gotta bring too much. I'm definitely gonna check a bag. Certain trips just give check bag. But yeah, let's get this stuff packed. And while I pack, I'm gonna just tell y'all, you know, the story time of my injury that I ended up going through mid-season after breaking the American record. I don't think I've like really explained what it was, what happened, just the process of everything. So, you know, as I pack, I'm just gonna tell y'all the drop on what most people would probably want to know. Let's just start out with a judgment-free zone. I'm cleaning out my suitcase from Monaco, so I'm gonna just take this stuff out so I can put it in the wash. This is a really good sleep aid if you're ever on a flight, anything. Z-Quil will get you right. But yeah, let's backtrack. Going from the American record, the last video that you guys see me upload, I was like on top of the world. I had ran 12:1, fastest race of my life, and I was like, yo, like, you know, we're just making steps closer to breaking the world record, just doing all these different things that like I already imagined myself doing. And I was just like clearly on top of the world. So I come back after the weekend, practice on Monday. Actually, no, I did like a shakeout on Monday. I think I lifted and I did a shakeout on Monday. On Tuesday, I hurdled. On Wednesday, I lifted again. And then on Thursday, hurdled again. And then in the middle of practice, I started to feel like just like my ankle started to bother me. And each rep, like my ankle just got more and more like aggravated, and it got more like, it just got harder to do each rep. And I'm like, you know, what's going on here? Like for me, I've never really experienced any like major injuries, and I didn't really think about it. I was just like, you know, it's gonna go away, whatever, like just keep pushing through, because that's just like how I've handled all the injuries, or all the little knick-knack little injuries that I've ever had. Before I continue the story, I ended up bringing in all my clothes so I can just like put them in my suitcase as I talk. So I ended up pulling my trainer to the side because I'm like, you know, I'm an adult now, and I understand like sometimes pushing through doesn't always mean that you're getting more out of it, and it doesn't always mean that you're making the right decision and you're doing the right thing. So I very much understand like to like chill out before like you really hurt yourself, or just being able to stop and tell yourself like, let me stop now so that I can finish down the road type of thing. And you know, that's what I did. So she ended up looking at the area, telling me that, you know, the area that I was experiencing that pain in, like that's a better area to experience pain in rather than the other side of the ankle. So she was like, yeah, I think you'll be fine, like just ice it after practice, like I think you could finish through whatever. So, you know, I ended up finishing practice, went on about my day. I think I iced it that night. Fast forward to the next morning, I got out the bed and I couldn't even walk. So now I'm like freaking out, like, you know, what is it giving? Like, what's the tea? This is different territory for me, especially because, like I said, like I've never had an injury that has progressed longer than a couple of days or a couple of weeks, but I'm still able to train. So waking up, not being able to walk was like very scary for me. So immediately, like, I called my chiropractor. I'm like, this is what happened, this is what it is. I end up going to his office and literally limping as I'm walking over there, and it was just madness. So he ended up doing like an ultrasound on the area. It ended up showing that I had like some micro tearing in the area. That's the word I was looking for. With that, he pretty much just told me like, just take it easy for the next couple of days, because you don't want to like push it and then like it ends up actually tearing. So, you know, when I heard that, I'm like, thank God I didn't continue to push even harder, like push through even more, because, you know, like I'm like, what if I would have really tore my foot, tore a ligament in my foot, tore anything? That was the first diagnosis, and then nothing was progressing. So then I ended up letting like the USATF doctors know. I ended up telling them. I ended up getting an MRI, and then I was diagnosed with tendinosynovitis. And that pretty much is just like the sheath that protects your tendon. Mine was just inflamed, so I wasn't able to come up on my toe, because this was the area of my post-tib tendon. In that area, it controls like all the flexion in like your big toe. So for me, I wasn't able to come up on my big toe. I wasn't able to run, walk, push. I wasn't able to do anything. I was in a boot for like 2 weeks. I was doing pool workouts, you know, like this was just all new territory for me. But the craziest thing was that like I was actually able to walk in the OOF shoes, like these flip-flops. So, you know, when everyone came for SECs, like I had like these pants on that covered my foot. I had like it taped up. I had a stem on it. Like I had like a portable stem on my ankle the whole time. Like no one knew. And it was just crazy, because like it was so weird that like I couldn't walk without this specific shoe, but with the shoe on, like you wouldn't even think anything was wrong. And I didn't want people to really know what was going on, especially because I had just come off running the best race of my life, and then they're like, oh, she hurt already. Something, I don't know. I was just like trying to be secretive about it, and like, you know, you don't gotta let everyone know what's going on. So for me, after being diagnosed with the tenosynovitis, the USATF doctor ended up putting me on some medicine to just like calm the area down, a stronger anti-inflammatory to just calm the area down. I was like, yo, this medicine is like a miracle, because it took like a lot of the swelling down, and I was actually able to come up on my big toe. So I'm like, yo, like this is a miracle. Heartbreaking, because I'm thinking, oh, I'm about to be back, ready to run, ready to roll, ready to go. And just to find out that like once this pain medicine wears off and when you stop taking it, you are gonna be back at square one. And once the pain medicine wore off, I'm like, so what is it about to be? So anyways, I ended up trying to go to the track and run. That did not, I was like, no, like my body said absolutely not. Like after the pain medicine kind of wore off, and then that's when I really started to like spiral and crash out. I'm like, oh my gosh, like what is happening right now? Like, you know, this is about to be the best season of my life. Like, and now I am faced with adversity. But I wasn't freaking out too much. It was more so just like, you know, I just did my big one, and now I can barely walk, run, train, anything. And then I went to Austin, Texas to go see Dr. Noah, who I brought with me to the Grand Slam. He was the one that pretty much gave me the confidence to tell me that like, you're not gonna hurt yourself, you're gonna be okay. Like, it's gonna be a little sore, it's gonna be painful, like, you know, getting back into it. Because for me, like, I've never experienced anything like this. I've never experienced soreness, injuries. I've never experienced anything like that. So I didn't really understand the difference between like soreness and pain. And I think for me, I was just nervous because I felt something, and it was just some soreness in the area, and I just had to understand like, I'm not gonna hurt myself. I'm not gonna hurt myself. It feels weird to push through. It feels weird at first to push through pain. Like, it feels like you're hurting yourself. But, you know, once I got over the fact that like, you're not gonna hurt yourself, you're not gonna hurt yourself, you're gonna be okay, like, I started to progress in training. And the biggest thing for me was just like consistency. I was like, I'm not trying to be practice, not practice. Like, I'm like, if I'm gonna train, I'm gonna train. If I'm not gonna train, I'm not gonna train. Because I feel like when you train inconsistently, you get inconsistent results on the track. And I was like, I can't do that for my mental health. Like, I am either gonna train or I'm not gonna train. So the biggest thing for me was like just knowing that like I can train, I'm not gonna hurt myself, and I just needed that security to know that like you're okay and you're gonna be good. So honestly, for me, once I got that, that's when things started to really progress and move forward for me. Once I started training, I didn't stop training. I was able to train consistently up to Prefontaine, which is where y'all see me compete for the first time. After breaking the American record, it was just such a crazy journey. But like the fact that I'm here now, like planning for USA, it's like this was the goal all along. So like, even though all my races leading back up weren't the races that I would have expected or I would have loved for myself, like the fact that I was competing was just like the biggest thing for me, because I was just like in a space where I was just like trying to get back to where I was. So now I feel like I'm like back, I'm consistent, I'm doing great in training. Like, my ankle still does have some soreness, it still does have some aches and pains, but like I said, like I know I'm not gonna hurt myself, and I know that it's just something that I have to strengthen over time, that I have to keep taped up, that I have to keep in the right position, just because like it's just one of those things that it's just an overuse kind of thing. And I'm just glad that like, you know, I caught what it was, to be able to identify it and understand what it is before like it got too bad or just started running on something for too long and then there's nothing that they can do. Like, everything is good, my tendons are intact, everything is moving and working right. My talus bone, the only thing is it just won't stay in place, which is why I have to keep my foot and ankle taped up so that like the talus bone like sits in the right place. But other than that, like I said, I was pushing through it the whole time. Like, when I talked to the Nike doctor, he was like, the fact that you were able to train for 5 weeks like on this with your talus bone literally being out of place was crazy. So by the grace of God, I am healthy enough to compete. I am healthy, I am blessed. I am packing for USA's. Like, this was the goal all along, is to get to USA's, like work back to get to USA. So like I said, the fact that I'm here, the fact that I'm here, I'm packing, I'm able to walk, run, hurdle, like anything. It just put a lot into perspective for me, and it's just truly a blessing. So with that being said, I am still waiting to get my lashes done. I'm gonna finish up packing. I hope that y'all enjoyed that story, just because like I feel like I haven't talked to y'all in so long, and it's just been so much that has gone on, and so much that like I have been like working through, and I haven't really wanted to pick the camera up just because like it's just been like so much. So the vlog is still going on. We're not ending it here. We have handled a lot today. Got my hair done, got my nails done last week, went to live, went to practice. You know, we're handling business. But yeah, I'll see y'all once I head over to get my lashes done. Alright, you guys, it is the end of the night, and y'all have been with me literally this whole entire day, through story times, through packing, through practice, through lift, through lashes, through hair, through it all. And I hope that you guys truly enjoyed this video. I know I did. It's so good talking to you guys. I'm actually traveling tomorrow morning. I'm waking up at like 5:45. It is 10:23. I'm trying to be in bed by 11 o'clock. So on that note, I will catch y'all in the next video. Like I said, it was so good talking to you guys. It just like, it feels like home. It just feels like home to talk to you guys. I'm about to finish packing up the last little bit of my things. And yeah. Love y'all so much. My exposure is really high on my camera right now. That's why I'm looking really light. But I'll see you on the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you like this video, comment your favorite parts. And yeah, just give me some feedback. Tell me what y'all want to see, what y'all want to know. And yeah, love you guys. I'll see y'all in the next video.